it's Miss Truva here. I am outside. It is a beautiful sunny Wisconsin June day, and I decided what better place to read a great book than outside. So my favorite reading partner, Barry, is here to read with us. He's a little antsy right now because the bugs seem to like crawling on his fur. So he keeps doing circles and trying to escape the insects and bugs, even although I tell them they will not harm him. So let's see what our book for today is. One of my favorites, Giraffes Can't Dance by Gilles Andrade and Guy Parker Reese. Hope you enjoy this book as much as I do. Giraffes Can't Dance. Gerald was a tall giraffe, whose neck was long and slim, but his knees were awfully crooked, and his legs were rather thin. He was very good at standing still and munching shoots off the trees. But when he tried to run around, he buckled at the knees. Think about what you notice about the word trees and knees. Did you say rhyming? Yes, they are rhyming words, trees and knees. Now, every year in Africa, they hold the jungle dance, where every single animal turns up to skip and prance. Look at how fun that looks, a party of giraffes. Jungle dance. And this year, when the day arrived, poor Gerald felt so sad because when it came to dancing, he was really very bad. The warthogs started waltzing, and the rhinos rock and rolled. The lions danced a tango that was elegant and bold. Elegant means it was very well done. They were very graceful. They were very in order, unlike Gerald was feeling. The chimps all did a cha-cha with a very Latin feel, and 8 baboons then teamed up for a splendid Scottish reel. Gerald swallowed bravely as he walked toward the floor, but the lions saw him coming, and they soon began to roar. "Hey, look at clumsy Gerald," the animals all sneered. "Giraffes can't dance, you silly fool." "Oh, Gerald, you're so weird." And I'm back. Sorry, everyone. Barry was really panicky because a big friendly bumblebee came over to him and he started trying to catch it with his mouth. So I had to make sure he didn't eat the bumblebee. So now Barry is laying down. Barry is comfy, and we are getting back to our book. "Hey, look at clumsy Gerald," the animals all sneered. "Giraffes can't dance, you silly fool." "Oh, Gerald, you're so weird." They're not being very nice to Gerald the giraffe. Gerald simply froze up. He was not rooted to the spot. "They're right," he thought. "I'm useless. Oh, I feel like such a clot." That means like I feel like such a fool. I feel embarrassed. So he crept off from the dance floor and he started walking home. He'd never felt so sad before. So sad and so alone. Think about what you might do if you noticed a friend looking very sad, or maybe you thought someone was feeling left out from an activity. Maybe you might invite them over. Maybe you might say, "Hey, you're really good at that." Then he found a little clearing, and he looked up at the sky. "The moon can be so beautiful," he whispered with a sigh. "Excuse me," coughed a cricket, who'd seen Gerald earlier on. "But sometimes when you're different, you just need a different song." So the cricket's saying, "Hey, excuse me, I saw you, and your dancing was great. It just needed a different tune. Listen to the swaying grass and listen to the trees. To me, the sweetest music is those branches in the breeze." So imagine that the lovely moon is playing just for you. Everything makes music if you really want it to. With that, the cricket smiled and picked up his violin. Then Gerald felt his body do the most amazing thing. What do you think Gerald's body might do if it's the most amazing thing for Gerald? His hooves had started shuffling, making circles on the ground. His neck was gently swaying, and his tail was swishing round. He threw his arms out sideways, and he swung them everywhere. Then he did a backward somersault and leapt up in the air. Gerald felt so wonderful. His mouth was open wide. "I am dancing! Yes, I am dancing! I am dancing!" Gerald cried. Look at that. Then one by one, each animal who'd been there at the dance arrived while Gerald boogied on and watched him, quite amazed. They shouted, "It's a miracle! We must be in a dream. Gerald's the best dancer that we've ever seen." "How did you learn to dance like that? Please, Gerald, tell us how." But Gerald simply twirled around and finished with a bow. I love that page. All the animals cheering Gerald on like, "You did it, Gerald!" Then he raised his head up and looked up at the moon and stars above. "We all can dance," he said, "when we find music that we love." So friends, I hope you enjoyed my story read aloud outside. I know I did. The breeze is blowing, the sun is out, Barry's enjoying the grass lane, and I am enjoying being able to read all of you, even if it is through a screen. I hope you enjoy, and I just am so sad to see this year come to an end this way, and just with these circumstances and everything for families, but I really do have so many wonderful memories from this year, and can't tell you enough how much joy you all brought me. So have a great rest of your afternoon.